Most triangles are introduced with one area formula. Area equals 1/2 times base times height. That idea is familiar and reliable. But sometimes a triangle is tilted and the height is missing. You may know two sides and an angle, but no perpendicular height. That is exactly where the sine area formula comes from. Suppose triangle ABC has side A equal to 6, side B equal to 8, and angle C equal to 30 degrees. The important detail is that angle C is between sides A and B. That angle is called the included angle. We want the area, but we do not know the height directly. So instead of memorizing a random new formula, we build the missing height with trig. Start by drawing the triangle and labeling sides A and B meeting at angle C. Now, drop a dashed altitude from the top vertex down to side A. That creates a right triangle inside the original triangle. Now, focus on that right triangle. The height we just dropped is opposite angle C, and side B acts as the hypotenuse of that right triangle. Since sine relates opposite side to hypotenuse, we can write sine of C equals h over b. Now solve for h. Multiply both sides by b. H equals b times sine of C. That is the key idea. We did not magically invent a new formula. We simply used sine to build the missing height. Now, substitute that height into the normal triangle area formula. Area equals 1/2 times base times height. Using side A as the base, we get area equals 1/2 times A times h. Replace h with b sine C. Area equals 1/2 times A times B times sine of C. So the sine area formula is really just the old base times height formula with trig filling in the missing piece. Now, let's solve the example carefully. We know A equals 6, B equals 8, and C equals 30 degrees. Substitute into the formula. Area equals 1/2 times 6 times 8 times sine of 30 degrees. First, multiply the easy numbers. 1/2 times 6 times 8 equals 24. So now the expression becomes area equals 24 times sine of 30 degrees. Next, evaluate the sine. Sine of 30 degrees equals 0.5. Now multiply. 24 times 0.5 equals 12. So the area of the triangle is 12 square units. Always include square units for area because area measures two-dimensional space. There's also a quick way to check whether this answer makes sense. Imagine the included angle were 90 degrees instead of 30 degrees. Since sine of 90 degrees equals 1, the area would become 1/2 times 6 times 8, which equals 24. But our actual angle is only 30 degrees, which makes the triangle flatter and less spread out. Since sine of 30 degrees is 1/2, the area should be half of 24. That gives 12, which matches our answer perfectly. There are a few common mistakes students make here. The biggest one is using the wrong angle. The angle in the formula must be the angle between the two sides you multiply. If you choose a different angle, you create the wrong height and get the wrong area. Another common mistake is calculator mode. This problem uses degrees, so make sure your calculator is not in radian mode before typing sine of 30. And finally, do not forget the units squared at the end. So the main takeaway is this. The sine formula is not separate from the usual area formula. It comes directly from it. Sine simply helps us build the missing height when two sides and the included angle are known.